But no, we have to start the show. Oh, you saw the thumbnail. You saw the title on YouTube.
You saw our clickbaity faces in there.
We got to do the clickbaity. We're trying to get. That's it. You know the game.
Le Batard inclusion. We're trying to get them Le Batard numbers, and then maybe that Le Batard money. But look. Of the two, of all the managers you thought would fight, did you think it was these two? Conte, I could see.
Getting into some scraps.
Tuchel
is the one.
Tuchel me for a surprise, bro.
Because you don't. He definitely has. He has some bite. He has some a little bit of attitude.
A little bit of an edge. And right now it feels like his job is, not safe.
Right. So
that's probably a little bit of that added anger.
You got to make a scene to the new American owners.
Right.
Hey.
Like, when a baseball manager comes out and starts kicking the dust onto the... So we're talking baseball. Is this making you comfortable? He kicks the dust on the umpire's feet to get his team riled up, Get them going. Do you think that's what this was? Or you think they really despise each other?
Look, my overall, and this is probably the conclusion of my statement, is this is definitely embarrassing for Thomas Tuchel. I thought this was lame, corny, whack.
I will make a different closing statement.
Go.
This was everything we've ever wanted.
No, it's just...
No, Tuchel was the boss man in all this.
The aggressor.
No, you didn't see Conte walk by him without even looking him in the eyes, and he turned around and he goes, "You better shake my hand, look me in the eyes, bro."
Tuchel did... So wait,
Conte walked past him without looking at him and shook his hand.
Hold
out
up.
of disrespect.
Hold up. Because you're getting to the end. That was the end of the game. It ended 2-2, and it was obviously a lot of... we'll get to the details.
Bro, Tottenham cheated the whole... And I'm not saying this as an Arsenal fan. Tottenham cheated for both goals, bro.
They 100% did. The first one, I could see... Fine, but the second one...
They tried to kill Cucurella.
But no, so I can understand that both of them having issues or being upset with each other or of how their players played. But when the first Chelsea goal, when Thomas Tuchel ran across Conte... Wait, did you see that?
Yes.
When he ran across him, that was embarrassing. Yeah, embarrassing.
But they've been kind of... all right, maybe that wasn't his brightest moment.
That was terrible.
I wouldn't say embarrassing, though. Isn't this what you want?
Not a good look.
Isn't this what you want?
I'm not saying I don't want it.
You want the beef.
I want to criticize Thomas Tuchel right now. So, yes.
Yeah. But isn't this what we want? We want them to kind of, quit edging, you know what I mean? Get in there.
You want them just to... they were both red carded, so I think that was fair.
Which is also stupid. It's after the match.
Nah, bro.
Once the final whistle blows, you should be able to... You know what I mean?
If their players...
What are the rules of the game? How are you allowed to get a red card after the match?
If you're still in the building...
Bro, that's not fair, bro.
I think once you get to the parking lot, no red cards are allowed.
Oh, that's what it's smoking. Yo, meet me in the parking lot, Duke. Hi.
Behavior Guna said, when you support Everton, you don't remember how good goals feel. Can he not? Do we need to do this right now?
Where's it?
Okay, thank you, Behavior Guna. We don't need that right now.
I like, whatchamacallit, Juan Vargas put Tuch and L. So, you know what? Here's the thing. Of all the people I understand the most in this whole thing, during it, I would say I side with Tuchel. After, I kind of get where Conte is coming from, because did you see his Instagram story?
I did see it. I'm gonna
pull it up.
I'm gonna put it up on screen because this, this
is important
right now. I can't wait for this next this
bro.
rematch.
The return match is gonna be. They might have to set a boxing ring. Tyson Fury say he's coming out of retirement.
This was pretty wild.
You gotta wait till we pull it up.
Okay, I'll put it out right now. All right. So so Fabrizio Romano tweeted this out, you can see it here. So you can see Antonio Conte on his Instagram story shows the image of Tuchel running past him, and Conte has his head in his hands. He's looking down.
He's looking down because a goal was just scored against his team. But then he wrote. And here's the thing. This ends with ... and 3 laughing while crying emojis. I need you to know that before we read you what it says. Right,
because it's usually, that this person is in a psychotic state.
Right, 100%. 100%. You got to know the vibes when this is being written.
It says, lucky I didn't see you. Making you trip over would have been well-deserved. And right here... 100% agree with Antonio Conte.
But here's what he's saying. He's saying, I'm not going to say, try this one more time. But he's basically saying, yo, you come around this way, it's on site.
Right.
If I see you on my block, it's over.
Right. If I see you in my technical area.
If I see you pass them dotted lines, just like in school when you was coloring, bro, you can't. Bro.
Okay. You got to stay within your lines.
If you thought what we did to Cucurella was bad, wait till you see what we do to you.
Okay. But no, this was, when I saw this, I'm like, look, Tuchel was, looked like a dude trying to make a point, trying to look good in front of the homies.
I mean, look, here's what people don't understand. I think because the biggest rivalry in London is the North London derby, right? The biggest rivalry is Arsenal versus Tottenham. There still is so much hatred between Chelsea and Tottenham fans, and the clubs themselves. In fact, I think it was said somewhere on the broadcast that Tottenham hasn't won at Stamford Bridge in something like 6-7 years, something even crazier than that, possibly. I don't remember exactly. I wasn't paying attention, I was lighting sage candles to start a fight. But when you look at this is the type of passion you would expect from teams that have a little bit of history. And to some degree, it feels like the North London derby has kind of cooled down a little bit, because I think it's so significant that this might be the new hottest rivalry in London, the new hottest club in London.
A new rivalry enters the villa. Okay? Because this, it did feel, at least from
This is no Love Island.
So this does feel like, I don't know how it was on the European broadcast or the broadcast on any other country, but on NBC, it did feel like, all right, this is the game we need to hype up. Because the predictability of Manchester City and Liverpool is like, and the beef between Pep and Klopp is, they're pretty much just done.
They never done this.
They just respect each other. Somebody just posted a video of, I think, the last time they played each other. They gave each other a hug. They respect. No, we don't.
This ain't what we want.
This is not what we want. This is entertaining,
bro.
Okay?
This ain't why we come, dog. This ain't why we buy the tickets, dog. Okay. We want to see one of y'all lose your teeth, dog.
And the two top teams in England don't offer that,
right?
And these two teams
so
do.
Now we got to go down to these scrub-ass teams. By the way, Barry Raguna said Chelsea is just Tottenham with money. Love Laguna.
Yeah, it's hard to distinguish the London clubs that much because they're like 3 blocks away from each other, all of them. And I'm like, all right.
It is weird to be like, I can't wear this shirt in this train station. And that's it. Next stop, I'm good. It's kind of weird, right?
Okay. Yeah, you just like go in and out of danger zone.
Yeah.
Depending on what stop you're
at.
It's
like, hey, yo, cut, you can't wear them colors. Oh, you took a step? You good. You good, dog.
My bad.
No, you're in the right zone.
I think
no, you good.
The treaty of 1986, the North London Treaty, according to those.
You better get out this 3-block radius, my G. So a fair sprint will get you out of here in no time.
So overall, look, this was it was an entertaining game, but easily Chelsea looks like the better team. It was surprising to me how bad Tottenham looked.
But look, if I was saying this in the beginning, they were going back and forth.
Yeah.
They were, it was a very lively match in the first half. And I said this in my Arsenal group chat. I was like, yo, they're both going for it. And everyone's like, what are you talking about?
They're like, why Chelsea, are you talking about Tottenham?
Right. They're like, yo, Chelsea's dominating. And I'm like, but here's the thing. 1 or 2, Sessegnon with a better shot, 1 or 2 better strung passes. I was like, yo, Tottenham's still getting opportunities. What I've learned from this is Tottenham is not nearly as good a club or a squad as everyone made them out to be, and based on their transfer. And B, Chelsea just keeps leaving the door open.
Right.
What is going on?
I mean,
you got it. I mean, the Chelsea I remember was like clamped down.
I mean, it's two new center backs, right? It's Koulibaly. Who's paired?
Koulibaly's a beast,
That
bro.
goal was incredible. I mean, for a damn center back to.
I mean, he just missed one 2 seconds before that. And he was like, "I'm gonna try it again, dude."
That was incredible. Even I think Son was the closest player marking him, and he was like,
"Damn,
he
son."
did one of those like, "There's no way."
I mean, it's Koulibaly.
It's Koulibaly. You see,
I might as well conserve my gas and not run over there.
the man is a unit. There's no way he can even lift his leg that high.
He ain't built for that. He's more like this, dog. He's more robotic movement.
And it was one of those, like, man, I really should have.
Yeah.
Maybe defending there would have been a good idea.
I feel like if I would have taken one step into the danger zone, this wouldn't have happened. Also, who wants to take that rocket off the chest, though?
Michael Raymond said, "Can't believe I'm saying this. Spurs look better after the subs." Look, that
is true.
There was a lot of improvement in the second half. But all right, so let's the last play of the game.
Sorry, a dog just freaked out, and maybe he saw a ghost. We don't know.
Lando just went nuts. So the controversial calls, right? Who scored? I forgot who scored the first goal for Spurs.
Wasn't it Son?
No. It might have been Højbjerg. I forgot.
Højbjerg?
I think he scored the goal, but was it offside? Richarlison.
No, there was the foul before that.
Yes. But okay, yeah. But so there were two instances.
Right.
The foul on Kai Havertz.
100% a foul. The angle from which the official was looking, it looked like the ball had been touched.
The ball had been touched. If you see it in slow mo,
He got ball first.
yeah, he got ball and a little bit of Kai.
A little bit of follow through though.
A little bit. I'm not saying he didn't get contact, but he definitely got the ball. So the complaint there, I think is moot. I mean, I don't think we need to spend too much time on it because I think he did get the ball, but the Richarlison is impeding the keeper's vision without a doubt.
Without a doubt, in the way.
In an
The problem is
position.
though, is it touches the thigh or the calf of a Chelsea player before. That's why it goes in.
Okay,
There's a slight deflection, which actually slowed it down, so it should have made it easier to catch. But Mendy was again being blocked by Richarlison.
Yeah, and
It's everything about Tottenham is a little sketchy.
but it wasn't last.
Like you
last
invite them to your party, they're just hanging out in the corner with their sunglasses on, both hands in their pockets, and you're just like, "What is he doing over there, dog?"
They're mysterious. I want to hang out with those guys.
I know. It just seems so cool.
But I believe last week there was a goal taken back for a player in an offside position impeding the vision. I forgot what game it was, but it seemed like a textbook offside, and the fact that it wasn't called seemed very, very odd. But again, VAR inconsistent. You expect that from time to time. The second goal, obviously the corner before the corner. There was a previous corner, and on that one, Christian Romero is pulls.
He yanks Cucurella down from behind using his own hair.
Right.
Buy him a drink first, bro.
Okay. Damn, I didn't know you were trying to blow this man's back out.
Wow, dog.
No.
Damn.
Unnecessary.
Did you both just go through a breakup?
Wildly unnecessary.
Completely unnecessary.
And the fact that Anthony Taylor's a ref, he's looking
directly at it.
Right there. So I don't know if Anthony Taylor's the new Mike Dean. That's it. We got a new guy.
And also, what's funny is I was watching the match, and Cucurella's hair is like he's got like the headband on, but it's pretty big outside of that. And when he runs, it kind of bounces. And I kept thinking like that seems like a disadvantage a little bit because like it's so obvious in your peripheral. You can't sneak around. You know what I mean? You got this big head of hair. I'm like I feel like it's gonna come into play at some. Dude gets yanked.
Right. I think, didn't we talk about this with somebody recently? I feel like we talked about a player that had long hair. We literally made this exact comment.
Yeah.
And the fact that this happened, it was so blatant. And this is
there's
VAR is
video.
For.
If only there was an assistant referee that could look at video.
So the only reason I can imagine it's not looked at, so it wasn't a penalty, right? Because Spurs committed the foul in their box, so it wouldn't have been a penalty. But is it a red card offense that VAR should recommend that the ref look at?
Yes.
I would say so, but this is the only.
Yanking a player to the ground with their hair has to.
I mean, it's not the face. It's not hands to the face.
It's attached. The hairs. If I was a lawyer, I'd say hand, which I'm talking to for the hotel. It would say the hairs attached to the face.
Did he pull his beard?
I mean, hey, can you tell me where that hair that was being held was connected to? If it's right here, that's part of your face, dog.